Chichen Itza, Mexico. Located on the Yucatan Peninsula are the ruins of an ancient Mayan city that thrived from 750 to 1200 AD. It was here in 1969 that Erich von Daniken had an amazing realization involving the city's central pyramid of El Castillo.
I was standing before this great pyramid. I understood nothing. I took every possible literature from Central American archaeologists to learn what's this all about. And then I learned again, they are talking of visitors from outside. Of course, they call them gods.
According to the ancient Maya myths, their main deity was Quetzalcoatl or Kukulkan, Cucumatz, all those different names for the exact same deity, which was described to be a winged or a flying serpent or a flying snake. Whatever it was that they saw up in the sky could best be described as a flying snake.
When we're looking across the world, Chichen Itza is a very important location. It is one of those places where it is said that the gods descended to and decreed a fate of mankind. And there is one specific pyramid, El Castillo, the castle, where you see an intricate light show happening on specifically the equinoxes, March 21st and September 21st.
In the early morning, you see the sun rising up, and while the sun goes up, you see on the stairway light and shadow, triangles of light and shadow. They are produced because of the 9 platforms. The light and shadow triangles slowly go down the step to the pyramid until the sun is up there. The message is absolutely clear. God Kukulkan visited the earth and disappeared again with the promise to return in a faraway future. So they have given this whole information of the return of the gods into their temple.
And I think this is one of the great things which Erich has done, not just in the story of Chichen Itza, but of so many other aspects on other places in this world as well, whereby he focuses on certain details and says, look, this is important. This is a detail which is extremely difficult to create. This is something which traditional archaeology tends to overlook.
By making a connection between the ancient Maya's knowledge of astronomy and their precise architecture, Erich von Daniken was convinced that there was much more to his ancient alien hypothesis than he had imagined. For further proof, he looked to another Mayan temple, one that housed what some say was the first ancient astronaut, Lord Pakal.
At the ancient Mayan city of Palenque was a tomb that was discovered in the 1950s. And inside this tomb was a lid on this sarcophagus for Lord Pakal. And that lid is very highly decorated with a picture of Lord Pakal. And in that picture, he's doing some really unusual things.
You see a man bending forward, almost like a racing motorcyclist. He has his nose on some kind of oxygen mask. He uses his upper hand to manipulate the knob. You see his lower hand, he manipulates some controls. He's sitting on a kind of chair in a sort of capsule.
When Erich looked at that lid, he saw a Mayan king in a rocket ship. And that guy was returning to the stars, going back into space. It was an exciting interpretation. And it was one of the main things in Chariots of the Gods. And when other people looked at that lid and saw his explanation, they had to agree with him.
Could Erich von Daniken be correct? Was Lord Pakal really an extraterrestrial who visited Earth in the distant past? One who perhaps shared highly advanced knowledge with mankind?